Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for today's fun, playful Vinyasa flow. We are going to work a little bit of everything. We're going to work especially into the hips, the hamstrings. We're going to work a little bit of core strength, but just overall a kind of full-bodied practice. It's going to be a circular flow, so we're going to move all around the yoga mat. As always, modify, add in, take away, whatever you need to. We're going to get started in just a kneeling position on the mat. So come to just sit your bum to your heels, hands rest onto your knees, growing nice and tall through the spine, softening the shoulders, closing your eyes. If it's comfortable, bringing one hand onto the chest, one hand onto the belly. Taking a deep breath in, feeling the belly, the chest inflate. And a sigh through the mouth. Again, deep breath in. And release. Release your hands to your thighs, setting yourself an intention for your practice. Maybe it's something yoga related, maybe it's something off the mat. Sometimes it's simple as moving with joy or just finishing the practice. And then with your intention and with your breath, let's allow the eyes to flicker open. Bring your hands forwards, come straight into a tabletop, bring hands under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And then 3 rounds here of our cat and cow. As you breathe in, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale to round your spine, chin to chest. Again, breathe in, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale to round, chin to chest. One more time, inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale to round, chin to chest. Beautiful, bring the spine back to neutral. Go ahead and tuck your toes. And then with your toes tucked, just start to walk your hands towards your knees, sitting up into a little toe stretch here, just stretching out the soles of the feet. Let's interlace the fingers. Inhale, reach your palms up to the sky. Just stretch open through the shoulders. And then exhale, little side bend to the right, little drawing of the hips to the left. Bring it back to center. And then other side. Beautiful, bring it back to center, inhale. And then exhale, just cactus the elbows, squeeze open through the shoulders. And then slowly release your hands, walk them forwards, release the toes, give them a little pat if you need to. Beautiful, and then go ahead and re-tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs, bend one knee, bend the other knee, give everything a shake. Maybe giving the hips a little shake, seeing as we're going to be working into them a little bit today. Beautiful, and then let's pause there, relax your heels, take a deep breath in. And a sigh to release. Lovely, inhale, lift your heels, gaze forwards. Exhale, start to walk your feet all the way to the thumbs. Find a ragdoll shape, let your head heavy, your knees bend, your body be soft. And then with your chin slightly in, start to roll all the way up. Once you get there, head up, arms up, reach up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Really nice. A little warm-up series before we move into our main sequence today. As you breathe in, circle your arms up, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold, hands down, head in. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fingers down, left foot steps back. Go ahead and lower your left knee. Take an inhale, drive your hips forwards, lift your chest. And then exhale, place your left palm down, step your right knee back, tabletop. And then active child's pose, bum to heels just for this first round as you melt your chest down. Spread your fingers, inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, pull your body, your hips, your shoulders forwards and lower slowly to the mat. Inhale, cobra, gentle bend in the elbows, lift your chest. And then exhale, down dog, lift your hips up and back. Beautiful, breathe in, gaze forwards. Breathe out, little walk all the way to the front of the mat. Heavy head, fold once you get there. Inhale, tall mountain, circle, reach your arms all the way up. And then refold, exhale, straight back down. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fingers down, right foot back. Lower your right knee. Again, just a moment to draw the hips forwards, working into that right hip flexor, breath in. And then breathe out, tabletop to child's pose. Toes tucked, bum to heels, and just stretch your shoulders down. Inhale to gaze forwards. Exhale, pull yourself forwards and then lower yourself slowly to the tummy. Point your toes, inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, breathe in, gaze forwards. Exhale, walk your feet all the way to the thumbs, heavy head. Inhale, tall mountain, circle, reach up. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Good, continuing to warm, inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back, left knee to the mat. This time, inhale, low lunge, arms sweep forwards and up, open up across your chest. And then exhale, hands down, downward facing dog, right foot steps all the way back. Inhale, plank pose, roll forwards. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway chaturanga. Inhaling, stick with cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift heels, gaze forwards. Exhale, walk step, maybe bunny hop your feet to your thumbs. Halfway lift, inhale for length. Fold forwards, exhale. Tall mountain, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold, last like this. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, right foot back, lower the right knee down. Low lunge, inhale, press down through that left foot to rise. Exhale, hands down, downward dog, left foot steps back. Inhale for plank pose, ripple forwards. Exhale, your chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a sigh to release. Beautiful. Moving on from here. Let's inhale, sweep that right leg high to the sky. Point your toe, relax your left heel, take a deep breath in. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, squeeze it high towards your armpit. Inhale, free leg dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, try to give it a kiss. Inhale, free leg dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, you're twisting across your body. Fallen pyramid, straighten the right leg, drop the back heel. Left arm reaches up. And then reach your left arm over your ear. Working the core a little bit here, take a breath in. Now as you exhale, lower your hips to a hover, reach your left arm to the back of the mat. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift, sweep over. Exhale, hover, left arm sweeps. Last time, super strong, reach up. And exhale. Good, this time inhale, reach up, fallen pyramid. Start to walk your right foot a little bit closer towards you so that you can bring the foot flat to the floor and you can bend into the right knee. Now pressing into the right hand and the right foot, we're going to step into the left foot to the front of the mat. So left foot steps to the front of the mat, left hand comes next to your left big toe, right foot steps back, side angle, right arm to the sky. Use a block underneath that left hand if you need more space, opening up across the right shoulder. Deep breath in. Can you bend a little deeper as you breathe out? Beautiful. On your next breath in, warrior two, press down to rise. Adjust your feet as much as you need to, just bending into it. Breathing in. Bending, breathing out. Lovely. As you inhale, straighten your left leg, Exhale, triangle, left hand down at 6 o'clock, right hand at 12 o'clock. You're opening across the chest, the shoulders. Breathing in. And breathing out. Just really focus on finding the shapes this first round, creating the space. Take one more breath in. And breathe out, gaze down if you're not. Inhale, rise back up, arms to a T. Exhale, hands to your heart. Start to bend into your right knee for side lunge. Maybe you come halfway, maybe you come all the way down as you lift those left toes off the mat. Fingers to floor, maybe play with balance, hands to the heart. And just for a moment, really press that left heel away. Feel the stretch through the inner groin. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Lovely. Fingers to the floor, pivot around. We're framing our right foot at the back of the mat. Lift your left heel, gaze forwards. And then high lunge, inhale, rise all the way up. Find a little tilt with the tailbone. Feel the length happening through the lower back. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good. Now a little tricky transition. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to find cow face. So we're going to take the fingers to the little toe edge of the right foot. As you do that, you're going to bend the knees. You're pivoting to face the long edge of the mat. The shins are going to come down and then you're sitting all the way down. Good. You can sit on a block if you want to. You can have the left leg extended. Wherever you are, take a breath in. Let's open up across the chest. You might stay here, super deep stretch. Otherwise, folding, hands down, and just allow the head to be heavy. Just a moment to really, really open up into the outer glutes, the outer hips. Beautiful. Start to walk your hands all the way back up. Gazing to your left, so towards the back of the mat. From here, standing split, you're going to lean to the fingertips, pressing into that right foot, left leg's going to shoot up behind you, and just allow your head to be heavy. Point your left toe, squeeze your bum to lift the leg higher. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Lovely. Start to bend your right knee back to your high lunge, left toes land to the back of the mat. Rise up, high lunge, breathe in. And then goddess, exhale, hands to heart, left heel turns in and sit down into your goddess. Grow tall through the spine, think about the knees drawing open, take a breath in. And a breath out, sit a little bit lower. Good, take one more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten the arms and the legs, 5-pointed star. Exhale, turn your heels out, start to fold, wide-legged forward fold, hands to the floor, heads to the floor. Doesn't matter if it touches, tailbone lifts, breathe in. And breathe out. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your gaze. Take your right fingertips forwards in front of your face. Left arm's going to reach to the front of the mat. Now another funky transition. Turn your left toes to face the front of the mat. Bend into your left knee and then press into your right hand. We're going to find our boat pose. So you're going to bring that right knee to your chest. shoot it forwards, lower your bum, and then maybe left foot meets the right foot, and you're in Navasana. We will play with it again, so don't worry if it's all over the place. Meet us here if you're unsure. Knees to chest, chest to thighs. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Good. Now from here, let's see if we can find chair pose. Maybe challenges you're not using the hands. So draw the knees to the chest. Maybe roll back. Roll forwards, feet down. Lift your bum. Chair pose. Holding there, take a breath in. And a breath out. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, nose to knee. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step or hop to high plank, lower or land chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra, high cobra, up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale, that left leg lifts high to the sky. Relax the right heel, lift it as high as it will go. Deep breath in. Left knee, left armpit, squeeze nice and high as you shift your shoulders forwards. Inhale, free leg dog. Exhale to the nose, give it a little kiss. Free leg dog, inhale. And then to the right, this time pausing. Fallen pyramid, drop the back heel, straighten the left leg. Right arm up, and then right arm over for that side body stretch. Remember, you can always stay here. Otherwise, inhale, lift your hips higher. And then exhale, we're lowering the hips to a hover as we sweep that right arm back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, one more. Exhale, lower. You've got it. This time, inhale, lift, pause. Walk that left foot closer towards you. Press into the left foot, left hand. And then that right foot is going to step to the front of the mat, crossing. Right hand comes down, side angle, left foot back. And then left arm to the sky. Good. Hopefully that all starts to make sense. If not, don't worry. Opening up, bending into that right knee, breath in. And breath out. Good, using the strength of your legs, inhale, warrior two. Adjust as much as you need to, bending. And then inhale, straighten that right leg. Exhale, triangle, come forwards, down into it, opening the chest. Beautiful. On your next inhale, rise back up, arms to a T. Exhale, hands to heart, side lunge to the left, halfway or all the way. Use your hands or bring your hands to chest for a little balance challenge. But think about drawing those right toes towards your face. Take a deep breath in. And then breathe out, fingers to floor. We're going to pivot around, frame the left foot. Lift your back heel, find high lunge. Let's rise up. Once you're there, just stabilize yourself, bending into that left knee, lifting through the fingertips. Take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, we're going to find that cow face. So fingers come to the little toe edge of the left foot. And then start to turn to face the long edge of the mat as you lower your knees and shins. And then adjust yourself so you can lower your bum. And then make your way there. Good. Again, use any props if you need to. It's an intense shape. Stay upright, or you can start to fold over the legs. Just a moment, set the breath. Breathing in. And breathing out. Beautiful. Let's breathe in, lift the chest, walk the hands up if you're folded. Look over your right shoulder. Fingers come to face the back of the mat. You're leaning into the fingers, standing split. So this left foot is going to come to the floor, pressing into the left foot, right leg sweeps up and away. Let your head be heavy, squeeze your bum, take a breath in. and a breath out. Good, one more breath in. Exhale back to high lunge, lands the right foot, bends the left knee, and then rise up, stabilize yourself. Good, goddess pose, heels in, toes out, sit nice and low. Good, let's draw the knees open, lengthen the chest, breathe in. And breathe out. Lovely, inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, turn 10 toes in, wide forward fold, hands down, head heavy, tailbone lifts. Really nice, inhale, halfway lift. Left fingertips underneath the face, or left palm if you can. Right arm reaches forwards. Turn your right toes to face the front of the room. Bend the right knee back to our boat pose. Left knee is going to draw to the chest. Shoot it forwards, lower your bum, and then boat pose. Feet together, chest lifts, any variation. Holding, breathe in. Holding, breathe out for 3. For 2. On 1, we're coming to chair pose, so maybe you roll back. Maybe without the hands, forwards, feet down, hips lift. Chair pose. Holding it there for 4. Sitting lower for 3. Breathing in. And then forward fold as you breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, your variation, step or hop back. Inhaling your back bend. And then downward facing dog, breathe out. Really, really nice. Deep breath in. And a sigh. Good, we're going to go through this same sequence. This time just a little bit more fluid with the breath. That being said, we're not going to rush, we're still going to pause, but just a little bit more flow. Let's inhale, sweep that right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale to the nose. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, left elbow. Extend the right leg, fallen triangle, left arm up. And left arm over. Good, take a breath in. Just once this time, exhale, lower the hips to a hover. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, side angle, bring the weight into the right foot. Left foot steps forwards, right foot steps back. And then inhale, right arm to the sky. Good, pause there, bend into that left knee. And then warrior 2, inhale. Hold it as you exhale. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, triangle, come forwards and down. Inhale, rise back, arms to a T. Exhale, side lunge to the right, hands to floor or chest, left toes lift. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands down, pivot around, frame your right foot. High lunge, inhale, rise all the way up. And then exhale, fingers to the little toe edge of the left foot. Knees down, maybe pivot around into your cow face pose. Good, take a breath in, lift your chest. Stay there or breathe out, start to fold. Elbows might come down, head heavy. Inhale, walk yourself all the way back up. Gaze to the back of the mat, fingers come to the floor, leaning into that right foot. Standing split, left foot lifts up and back. Take a breath in. Exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat. High lunge, inhale, rise up. Goddess, exhale, heels in, hands to heart. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, wide forward fold, toes in, hands down, head heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Right hand under your face, left arm forwards, left toes forwards. And then boat pose, right knee to chest. Shoot it forwards, lower the bum. Good, boat pose. Maybe this time you straighten the legs. Chest to thighs, holding, breathing for 5. For 4, you've got it. For 3. For 2, breathe in. And then breathe out. Chair pose, maybe roll back, roll forwards without the hands, and lift into chair pose. Good, from chair pose this time, hands down, crow pose, knees to elbows, gaze forwards. Maybe you're just working on shifting the weight. Maybe you can lift the toes off the mat, holding or playing for 3, for 2, and then on 1, back to down dog. You might step or hop back. You might move through your vinyasa, you might not, but just take yourself back into your downward facing dog. Really, really nice. Take a deep breath in and a sigh to release. Last, like this, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. Inhale, free leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, free leg dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Extend, drop the back heel, right arm to the sky, and then right arm over the ear. You might stay here, otherwise breathe in. Just 1 time, exhale, lower the hips, right arm reaches back. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, look forwards. We're stepping into that side angle, right foot forwards, left foot back. And then inhale, left arm up as you lower the back heel. Good, pause there, bend into that right knee. Inhale, warrior 2, rise up. And exhale, just soften into it. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Triangle pose, exhale, come forwards and down, open up across the chest. And then inhale, rise back up, arms to a T. Exhale, side lunge to the left, bend the left knee, hands to floor or heart as the right toes lift. You've got it, breathe in. Breathe out, fingers down, pivot around, frame your left foot. High lunge, inhale, rise up. 1 breath takes you to the peak. And then exhale, cow face. Fingers to the little toes of the foot, lower the hips as you pivot around, lowering your bum. Take an inhale, grow tall through the spine. Stay there or exhale, fold. Hands down, maybe forearms down, head is heavy. Beautiful, breathe in, walk yourself back up. Look over to the back of the mat, hands come there. And then standing split, the right leg lifts up. Take a breath in, lift it higher. And then exhale, right foot steps to the back of the mat. High lunge, inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, goddess, heels in, hands to heart, squat low. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, toes in, forward fold, all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Left hand under the face, right toes forwards, right arm extends. And then when you're ready, boat pose, left knee to chest. Shoot it forwards, lower the hips. Maybe this time legs are straight, squeeze the inner thighs. Holding, lifting chest to thighs for 5. Keep breathing, 4. For 3. For 2. On 1, chair pose with or without the hands. You've got it. And then last time here, crow pose, hands down, knees to elbows. Gaze forward, stay there, shift the weight. Maybe lift the feet if it's there for you. Don't stress about it, just work with it for 3. You've got it for 2. On 1, step or hop back to your plank, either straight to down dog or through your vinyasa. Really, really nice. Once you're there, take a deep breath in and a sigh to release. Again, like that, big breath in And let it go. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze forwards. Lower your knees down to the mat. Crawl your knees forwards and just release your legs out long in front of you. Good. Take a moment, just circle the ankles, give the hands a little shake. Good. And then from here, take your legs nice and wide so you're in a straddle. Fingers to the floor, taking a breath in. And then breathing out, just folding forwards. Some of us won't fold very fast. Some of us, hands down, elbows down, pancaking. Just let the head be heavy and just for a moment, close the eyes. When you're ready, just start to walk your hands over to the right leg. Hold on to the foot, the shin or the thigh. Just fold over. And then back through center, over to the left leg. Lovely, back through center. Walk your hands up towards you. And then just bring the soles of your feet together, Baddha Konasana, knees open. Interlace the hands around the feet, let the elbows fall outwards. Take a breath in, lengthen. And then you can let the spine round as you just fold nice and heavily over the legs. Just let gravity do the work. Let the shoulders soften. No forcing or pulling now. Then slowly rise up. Take your hands around the knees, draw the knees together. Just wrap yourself in a little hug here, chin to chest, round your upper back. And then lifting the gaze, releasing the hands and just coming into a cross-legged position. Bring your hands onto your knees, grow nice and tall through your spine, close your eyes. Once the eyes are closed, just drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Roll your chin to your chest. And then left ear to left shoulder. Just do that a couple more rounds on your own, just moving side to side. As slowly or as quickly that feels good. You might hold any tension or tightness. And then when you're ready, bring your head back to neutral. Eyes closed if they're not already. Just a moment for a seated reflection. Noticing your energy, noticing how you're feeling. Keeping your hands there, or if it's comfortable, one hand onto the chest, one hand onto the belly. Taking a breath in through the nose, into the belly, into the chest. Open the mouth, let it go. Again, inhale to the belly, the chest, all the way to the peak. And sigh to release. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow the forehead. Thanking yourself for showing up. Taking with you the strength, the openness, the energy, and the ability to be curious, to try something new, and to play today. As always, thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining.